Hey there folks, how you doing? Today I'm going to show you a video of one of the most haunted, apparently, buildings in Penang, Malaysia. There is a strong Japan connection. I filmed this more than a year ago. I thought I'd put it together, the video, but here it is. Enjoy. Hey guys, Kevin here, and I'm coming to you from Penang Island in Malaysia, checking out a site that is apparently one of the most haunted sites in Penang, Malaysia. A former hotel, a former school that has apparently a dark history during World War II. It was used by the Japanese Imperial Army after they had taken over Penang Island in Malaysia as the headquarters. And apparently tortures and executions happened inside this building. So afterwards it became a school after World War II. And students and different people say that there were lots of different types of hauntings and unexplainable things that happened inside this building. So this is the Shih Chung Branch School, and this building was built in the 1880s, and it was originally a Chinese residence, a 5-story bungalow, and it was considered one of the grandest buildings, mansions, houses in Penang at the time. So it was used as many different hotels, including the Raffles by the Sea Hotel, which was later called the Norman Hotel, and then it was used as a girls' school until 1920. And then during World War II, when the Japanese invaded, it was taken over and used as a headquarters by the Japanese Imperial Army. And that's where it was said that many bad things apparently happened in this building. Torture, executions, and a lot of other things. So there are those who believe that because of the torture and the executions that happened in this building, many souls remain. Now, as you can see, it is blocked off, so people can't get in there. Also, part of it is used as a parking lot on the other side. So there's some security guards, or at least parking lot attendants around. It's a fascinating structure, absolutely gorgeous. And there are some nice drone photos people have taken. You can see the inside of it. And now a lot of this lot is abandoned. Some of it is used as a parking lot here. So it is said that one former headmaster of this school, and it became a school, it was from 1915 till about 1993, had alleged that there were stories told of the basement being used to house prisoners during the Japanese rule in World War II, but there's really no proof whether that was the case or not. So yeah, the building seems to be blocked off in all areas, but it is a very fascinating place, a neat structure, blocked off for obvious safety reasons. There's a lot of wood and things that are just hanging pretty precariously, but fascinating, very cool to see. I think I may do an away episode of the Supernatural Japan podcast about this building. So if you're not already listening to the Supernatural Japan podcast, there probably will be an episode about this building because there is a Japan connection. Obviously, we are here in Penang, Malaysia. It is considered a haunted building by many. There is a clear Japanese connection to that. So if you're not already listening to the Supernatural Japan podcast, go check the links below. Everywhere you find podcasts all about spooky history of Japan, go check it out. I'm the host. It's really impressive to see how a lot of the wooden doors or frames up there, I guess French doors, are still kind of intact. There we go. This is the famous haunted school in Penang. Hope you enjoyed this little video. All right, guys. Well, that does it for me. Kevin, coming to you from Penang, Malaysia, and what is said to be a very famed haunted building here in Penang, Malaysia, and a definite Japan connection. So a future episode of the Supernatural Japan podcast will be about this location. So go check it out. Subscribe to the Supernatural Japan podcast if you already haven't, anywhere you listen to podcasts, guys. All right. Well, it's an early Saturday morning. I'm off now to get myself a cup of coffee after checking out this location. It is all blocked off. You can't get inside. I'm not going to try. I want to be a law-abiding citizen today. All right, guys, check the links below to the podcast. Again, Supernatural Japan podcast. Anywhere you find your podcast. And that's a haunted building, or so they say.